You can't prepare for something like this. You can't prepare for... I don't know how to answer that question.
Lost for words after the news of the demise of her best friend, her sister, her pillar of strength. Zinhle Zwane cannot hold back the tears as she recounts the last time she and Tshegofatso spoke.
Even though the aunt took them in,
it was a voice note they shared. The two were inseparable, friends since they were 6 years old, friends for life.
Joyful, you know, she made everyone feel good, very loud, very energetic. I think if you know her, then you'll definitely agree with me. I've been her friend since actually primary school. Our mothers were friends, so they took us to the same school. So since grade 1, we've been friends. And when she lost her mother, I think that's when we grew closer together. And now we're friends, and we've got brothers that are the same age who are also friends. So it's really difficult. It's not going to be easy.
We saw on one of your posts that you guys had plans for her. In fact, in a couple of days' time, a week or so, you guys had planned a baby shower for her. Tell us a bit more about that.
Her baby shower was supposed to be on the 27th of June. She was due first week of July, but she's no more.
Did you know whether it was going to be a boy or a girl?
Yeah, it was going to be a girl. We knew that, yeah.
Must have been exciting.
She was very excited.
You see, you got a young one here.
Yes, she was very excited. She was really close to my daughter. She would buy her gifts, you know. I think she was my only friend who did that. Always buy my daughter gifts. She was really excited. We talked about that. Now my daughter is going to have a little sister to play with, you know.
Now, in search for answers of what happened to Tshegofatso Pule, we are led to this complex in Florida, in the West Rand of Johannesburg, in Roodepoort to exact. And this is where she was, well, last seen, according to footage on cameras around this complex. She was last seen leaving this apartment, Westlake complex, with a man suspected to be her boyfriend. And social media reports from a friend of hers reported that it was in the middle of the night when she left, and she was not seen since then until her demise and until she was found by the police. The body of Tshegofatso Pule, who was 8 months pregnant, was found hanging from a tree in an open veld Monday. This according to the Gauteng Department of Social Development. Police also confirmed that she was stabbed in the chest and left there to die.
The lady was reported missing on Sunday after the family last saw her on Thursday, and we were called here yesterday that there was a person who is hanging, and indeed when we arrived we found that the person was hanging, but in our scene investigation we found out that that might not be a suicide. We had to open a case of murder because after they checked, they found out that the woman had a wound on her upper body. So that led us to open a case of murder. We don't know how long she has been here, but we believe it was maybe last Sunday because people are passing every now and then here. So they should have seen her if she was hanging here for a long time. So, but with the investigation, with what we are doing, assisted by the forensic reports, that will tell us and determine as to when really she was passed on.
At Tshegofatso's home, the provincial Gauteng government visited to console the bereaved family.
Giving them support as government. I'll just allow the family to just explain where they are and the arrangements.
We as the family would first and foremost like to take this opportunity to thank the delegates from the Gauteng provincial government to having come to the family to comfort us and to forward their messages of condolences. And at this point, we are done with the funeral arrangements of Tshegofatso Pule, the son. We will be burying Tshegofatso on Thursday, this coming Thursday, which is June the 11th, if I'm not mistaken. And then the funeral procession will leave here at home at 10:30.
If I could turn back time rather, I'd tell her not to step out of her house as a pregnant woman at that time of the night. I mean, it doesn't give anybody a right to attack her the way they did, but it's just not safe. And I think as women, as much as we need to fight for this and fight and raise awareness about it, but we also need to protect ourselves and realize that the reality is that it's not safe for us. We cannot do as we please at this point. That's the reality. It's the sad truth.
A sad reality,
Sometimes I would be so
but an all too common one for our women and children in South Africa.
chill, ask my cousins to make
For SABC News, I'm Thabiso Sithole and cameraman Thabo Madilola in Midlands in Soweto.